Well, hello everybody and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. So today I'm going to make chicken with mushrooms and red peppers, and I'm going to do this in my Instant Pot or my multi-cooker. You can do it in any multi-cooker or a pressure cooker, and it's actually a very simple dish. It doesn't take too long. It's the sort of dish that can be ready in a couple of hours from start to finish, and it doesn't use too many ingredients. So I'll go on to the ingredients straight away. And I ought to say, depending on the size of your multi-cooker or your pressure cooker, you can vary the ingredients to suit your requirements. So I have here, for instance, a 1.9 kilogram, which is just over 4 pounds, a whole chicken. But you can use a smaller chicken than that, if that's what fits into your pot comfortably. I have 150 grams, 5¼ ounces of chopped onion, and I'm using red onion. I have 100 grams, 3½ ounces of chopped mushrooms, and I've chopped those into little slivers really. And I have 100 grams, 3½ ounces of chopped red pepper. Then I have 180 millilitres, 3/4 cup of white wine, 120 millilitres, ½ cup of chicken stock, 30 millilitres, 2 tablespoons of oil, I'm using olive oil, 30 millilitres, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 20 grams, 2 tablespoons of plain flour, 18 grams, which is a couple of teaspoons, about 3 cloves of garlic which I have minced. I have about 1/4 gram, 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 6 grams, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 gram, 1 teaspoon of mixed herbs. You could use some dried thyme if you wanted to, but these are dried mixed herbs, which has thyme, parsley and marjoram in it. So that's all the ingredients I'm going to use. And what we need to do is to get our Instant Pot or our pressure cooker out and ready to use. So I have my Instant Pot or my multi-cooker set on the saute function, and I've put in about 1 tablespoon of my oil, and I've just dropped a little bit of onion in to see that it's coming to temperature, and I'm going to put in the remainder of the onion, and I'm going to saute that, stirring it from time to time until it starts to soften. And in this instance that would just be for a couple of minutes. And with the onions beginning to soften, I'm going to add in a little drop more oil, and then I'm going to put in my mushrooms. I'm just going to cook those They will release the juices that mushrooms release, and then the juices will start to absorb again. And as the mushrooms begin to cook down, I'm going to add in my garlic and just give that a quick stir around and cook that for a few seconds. And then I'm going to toss in my flour and stir that around. And with that stirred around, I'm going to add in my wine. and give that a good stir, and that will release the flour from the bottom of the pan to some extent as well. And then my stock as well. So then, with that stirred through, I'm going to add in my peppers. My salt, pepper and herbs. And then I'm ready for the chicken to go in. So I'm going to turn off the saute function. I'm going to put my chicken in, and I'm actually going to put my little trivet in as well, because that's going to help me get the chicken out. So I'll put that in. I'll just wash my hands. I'm going to put my lid on and close the vent, and I'm going to choose to pressure cook, and I'm going to do custom and 30 minutes on high. So that will now preheat, and once it's preheated it will pressure cook for 30 minutes, and after the 30 minutes I will depressurize the Instant Pot to get rid of the steam that's inside and the pressure, and then I'll open the pot and I'll come back and show you the chicken, and we'll go on to make the sauce, which is with the lemon juice to go inside it, and also I think I may have missed an ingredient, just a little bit of butter to give a nice gloss to the sauce. Basically, I cooked my chicken for 30 minutes under pressure, then I quick released the pressure and I've taken the lid off. So the temperature of the chicken is in the 90 degrees Celsius range, which is about 96 Celsius, that's about 200 Fahrenheit. So we know that the chicken is cooked all the way through. So I'm going to take that out and then deal with the sauce. So I've drained some of the sauce off to remove the fat from it and put the sauce back in. So I'm just going to pour in my lemon juice, and I'm going to turn the heat back on to saute just as I do this, and I'm going to put in a couple of knobs of butter, and I'm going to stir those around and just cook that until the butter has melted. That just gives it a nice gloss and a a lovely bit of flavour to the sauce. And that's all there is to the sauce, really. I'll just take a little drop of it just to check it for seasoning. Yep, that's very nice indeed. So I'm going to put that into a jug, and then I will show you the chicken and the sauce, and then I would put some onto a plate and serve it for my dinner, and I will show you that as well. So there's the chicken, and it virtually falls off the bone, and the sauce is behind it. So I'm going to dish up some of this breast here for my dinner, and then I'll show you that, and then I'll have a taste. So there's my dinner with the chicken breast cut into pieces with the sauce poured over the top. So I'll just have a taste of it. It's very, very good. Chicken's still quite succulent, and the sauce it has that little hint of lemon, but then you get the texture of the mushroom and the red peppers as well. It's very, very good indeed, and it doesn't take too long to make. So that's going to be it for this recipe. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me the thumbs up below and click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there'll be an eye that you can click on, and that will take you to a link for the recipe, and I'll put a link below the video as well. And I'll be back with another recipe in the very near future. So until then, happy baking.